Hi everyone, and welcome back to Rita's Intuition 777. I know I've been absent for a while, but I'm here and I'm back. I'm just going to do some updates for the signs. This is going to be a timeless reading for the energy now and what's going on in your current environment. Yeah, if this resonates, then please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. If it doesn't resonate, please don't force it to fit. But as I said, it's a timeless reading, so it's what's going on in your current energy. And it may be any time that you come across this reading. So if you don't come across this reading now, but it pops up in your feed at a later date, it may be the energy you're going through at that time. Thank you to all those that have already subscribed and that are coming back. Today I'm going to do a reading for the zodiac sign of Leo, a current energy check and what's going on in your current environment. Thank you, angels and spirit guides. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Seeing the solar plex chakra and new beginnings as I'm splitting the decks. So maybe you're giving birth to new creative ideas, Leo. Maybe you're stepping into something new. It may just be a new belief for some of you, or it may be actually a new idea or a new career path for some of you, or just something new, something creative, something you're passionate about. It may be something recent that you've recently come across, or it may be something from the past that you're actually giving a try. So just pick one card from this deck to give your overall energy. Got to stand your ground at the bottom of the deck. There's possibly been a lot of situations that you stood your ground in to be able to be in the position to get this new beginning. Got the power card at the bottom of the deck now, just before I shuffle. So you're in your strength, you're in your highest power. You've tamed the beast within, but you're living within your strength at this current time, Leo. So well done. If you can pull a general card for the overall energy of Leo in this time period, please and thank you. Thank you. Trapped in fear and awareness at the bottom of the deck. Trapped in fear. So from what I'm getting for some of you Leos, you may be trapped in fear about this new beginning. You stand in your ground, so you're trapped in fear. Maybe you've felt trapped in fear in the past, and now you're standing your ground for whatever you've been trapped in, but you want to give birth to new desires and go for a new beginning. Some of you, I'm picking up that you're trapped in fear about this new beginning. You're up in your head, you're not sure how to proceed with it. There's an awareness and you're manifesting this new beginning. You're manifesting what you want. So this, I think, ties in with that solar plex chakra, that you're building on your confidence. The solar plex chakra is more about confidence. So it's more about stepping up to your power, stepping up to what you know, stepping up to what's within. So we saw the strength card, we saw the solar plex chakra, we saw the awareness card, and we've seen trapped in fear. So it's about you being in your strength. This is what I'm getting for your time period. Is you're going into a new beginning, something that you've manifested. You've played the waiting game for a while as well, but it's something that you've manifested. You're ready to step up to it, but there's something that's holding you back. And I think it might be that stand your ground card. Is something that's holding you back, that's saying to you, can I? You know you can, but it's actually taking that leap of faith forward. I'm just going to try and make this one a quick reading, so I can get more readings out, and then I'll do possibly longer readings after. Oh, so some of these cards are backwards. Angel Spirit guides, please show me what Leos need to see in the current energy. What energy Leos currently in? Please show me what Leos need to see. at the bottom of the deck, please give me some cards to show me what's going on with Leo's current energy, please. Give me clear messages for the sign of Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yeah, you go, faith and courage, the star card. Faith and courage with the blessings of the angels. You've got the stars shining bright there. This card's interesting. You've got the water there with a lighthouse. And you've got the stars beaming behind. So you're there, you're standing on firm ground, but you've got the water around you. So you're not quite sure of your next step, but you know you want to take it. And some of you that are sure about your next step, you're a bit nervous about taking it because obviously it's not stable ground. You're standing on stable ground at the moment, even if you're standing in not a dark place, but if you're standing in somewhere that you don't think is your higher being, your higher power, is comfort. It's comfort for some. Some of you are standing in comfort and there's more out there for you and you're realising it, but you know that it's not solid ground that you're stepping onto, but you've got the stars behind you and the universe is saying, have faith. Have faith. There you go. Yeah, what's crossing you? The moon. What's crossing you at the moment is the moon. It's the not knowing, as I've said already. It's the not knowing. It's the fact that you've got to. And for some of you, it's about stepping in, stepping out. So with the star card, it's about recognition and stepping out and showing yourself. It's about stepping out into what you're passionate about. And the moon is that you've kept it hidden, or you've kept yourself hidden, or like I said before, you're not sure because it's solid ground. There's so much you don't know about where you're heading. But the stars behind you. But yeah, you've got the joy card there at the bottom of the deck. And that's the 9 of Cups. That's wish fulfillment. You've got 8 of Pentacles there. Your subconscious is working hard, coming together, working hard, bringing it all together. So you have a strong desire to bring it all together, but you are trapped in fear. You know what you need to do. You have that awareness, Leo. At the bottom of the deck, you've got the seven of air, which is, it says, this card says failure. You're worried about failure. You're trapped and concerned about failure because you're stepping into the unknown. You're trapped about failure. You're worried about failure. Yeah, and it's now come out as the past card. So in the recent past, it's been about failure. Don't know if there's been something that hasn't worked out for you in the past. Something that you've planted your seeds into that hasn't actually come to fruition in the past. And you're a bit concerned about that happening again, is what I'm picking up. We'll get some clarifiers afterwards. Yeah, see, there's something that was broken. You see this failure card, it's got broken. So something you may have planted your seeds about in the past didn't kind of work out and it left you feeling possibly broken. And this may have you trapped in fear about trusting your intuition again. But what I can say to you, it wasn't your intuition. If it did fail, it wasn't your intuition. It wasn't your intuition that made it fail. You didn't follow your intuition and then you failed. If you followed your intuition and it appeared to be a failure, then it was destined on your path for some sort of higher learning. For others, I'm picking up that it failed because you didn't follow your intuition. Your higher being was telling you something that maybe your heart or other places within you was telling you differently. Oh, yeah, look. Out flipped the High Priestess for the next card. So yeah, you're stepping into your power. And that's to come. So some of you may be getting personal readings. Some of you may be readers yourself. But some of you are stepping into that intuition in the future. So just as I was just talking about intuition, I didn't know what was at the bottom of the deck and out it flew is the next card. You're following your intuition, or you're getting readings, you're getting support, or you're reading, or you're listening to tarot, but you're going to step forward. And it doesn't mean that always I wouldn't tell you what to do. It's always your path, so you need to remember that. But if there is something passionate, you could possibly try and see if you can do it alongside what you're currently doing. That way you don't lose your sense of stability. But others of you, I know, will take that leap of faith. But it's about following your intuition and maybe getting support elsewhere. It's also, if you notice, this card's also about meditation. So this person's meditating. They're meditating, they're taking the time out, they're in a relaxed environment. And you've got the cards there drawn in front of her. So it could be tarot. It could be some of you being tarot readers. So some of you may be stepping up to be tarot readers. This is a very spiritual time at the moment. Right, yeah. So in the near future, you've got the Sun card. And at the bottom of the deck, you've got destruction. Destruction is the Ten of Swords. Yeah, Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords, there's been some pain. And I think that ties into the failure. You've got the before, what happened in the recent past is the failure. And you've got the near past is the destruction card. But it's at the bottom of the deck. So what I'm getting with the Sun being here is that you're moving into a happier time. With this stepping in, this taking this leap of faith into this journey that you want to take it into. And fighting your fears. Being trapped in fear. Obviously, the trapped part is the most concerning part, is the fact that you're trapped in fear. But fear is a natural process in life. It's taking that leap of faith. It's actually using your intuition. You see the magician there, the awareness card. It's using your higher power, your crown chakra, to get you out of each stage of fear. Each stage of fear is a new learning journey, and we're always going to be on a new learning path. We're always going to have something to learn. No matter where we excel to, we'll always have something to learn. But yeah, you're stepping into happier times. Whatever you're going to be doing in the future in terms of this High Priestess, whether it's reaching out for support, reading tarot, or just using your intuition, it's going to put you in a place of happiness. And this destruction is going to be in your past. It's going to be in your past. For your current position, you've got the Tower. For you in your current state, it's a Tower. But you feel as if your next step will be crashing things down. But towers are not always a bad thing. So you know your situation. So don't do anything destructive to yourself. Don't do anything destructive to yourself. However, if it is you actually getting rid of anything that's unwanted, anything that's not necessary, anything that's not fulfilling your path, that's not bringing you to your greater good, that's what you're in the process of doing right now. That is what you're in the process of doing right now. You're getting rid of anything that's not built on stable foundation to give room for the new. So you've got that Star card with the lighthouse in the middle of the water, which is you're feeling stable. You want to step out to new paths, but in order to do that, you need to sort of clean up what's going on around you. So you have got that solid ground in order to take them chances. But you're getting rid of anything, any people, places and things that no longer serve you. But you may feel like it's a Tower moment. So for some of you, I'm picking up, you may feel like everything that's happening is a Tower moment. But what I'm getting is it's divinely guided. It's cleaning up your path, it's cleaning up your energy. The universe have a way of coming in and changing things if you're not willing to. What is the environment around Leo at the moment? So you got the Sun of Fire. So that's like, people are seeing you passionate. People are seeing you driven. People are seeing a motivation in you that appears to have come out of nowhere. You're going out there, you're taking chances, new chances. You're feeling a bit young again in terms of what you can achieve. People are seeing you do new things. Some of you may be going off to new careers, new courses. And I don't think this is age limited. This is about you stepping into something new, regardless of your age. You're taking new chances. People are seeing you take them chances. You're looking at the environment around you, and you're going to take new chances. This is passionate. This is going with full passion and drive. You've got the sun. You've got the sun. You've got the sun. You've got the sun of You've got the sun of air at the bottom of the deck. That's about being in your truth, stepping into your truth, stepping into what you know you need to do. What is the hope and fear for Leo at the moment? Right, the hope and fear. Come out on the side, so I'm going to leave it on his side. It's domination. This hope and fear, this will be the Two of Wands in the original deck, and it's about moving forward but not moving forward. And I think that's the same thing that we're picking up from that Star card, and it's about this represents trapped. You're Your hope is that you come out of being trapped, but your fear is also that you feel trapped. This is what it's saying. This is the Two of Wands. You know, with the Two of Wands, it's about having choices, having options, stay as it is, or move forward with the new thing, or two options in maybe even the new, or two options in an old situation. But it's about taking a chance, knowing where you want to go, and standing there with the world at your hands and saying to yourself, I'm going to go here, but then feeling, should I? Because over here it's more safer. And I think that coming out on its side is just even more proving that. That's proving that even more. And at the bottom you've got the Four of Swords. The Truce card is Four of Swords. It's sitting there meditating. It's staying stuck, but for positive reasons, I suppose. But it's about being in that tower energy and knowing what to get rid of. And I think that's where you're at the moment. You know your options, but you're still in that little bit of a stuck mode about whether to push forward. Right, that's 2 cards, so I won't take that. Spirit, thank you. Can I just have 1 card for the outcome? Ace of Water. It's a new... Oh, that just changed the dynamics of the whole read. So you got the outcome is the Ace of Water. It's new love. For some of you, this could be new love in terms of loving yourself. This could be a brand new offering love. You've got the Lovers card at the bottom, so soul contracts. It wasn't really taking a loving spin. It could have been in terms of work, career, creativity, stepping forward. But for some, what I'm getting, it may mean that I feel like it's separate in such way that for some of you, it is totally about love. There's going to be a lot of people that are eventually going to come across this video. So for some of you, it would be about this journey towards love. However, some of you, it will be creativity that then leads, as an outcome, surprisingly leads to a new love situation and a soul contract. But what I'm getting for everybody is this is a self journey. So yes, it can lead to new careers, it can lead to new love, but this is a self journey about taking chances, at stepping into your own power, getting rid of what don't serve you, to free up your energy for the sun. Because your near future is bringing out the sun in you. So we knew that something happy was going to happen, and that could be career. That could be you stepping into a new career. As I said, some of you may become tarot readers, but this will bring some sort of love. So whether this is a new love in terms of loving yourself, or a new love in terms of another person, there's going to be a contract. Now this contract could be a new work contract, but it could also be a new love contract. But either way, this current period, you're setting the foundations for self. So you're stepping out of your comfort zone to move forward, and that's what I'm getting for you at this period, Leo. I'm not going to do any clarifiers, otherwise the video will get longer. But yeah, so at the bottom of the deck's the Lovers, trapped in fear. You could be trapped in fear about lovers, trapped in fear about a new work contract that's going to be offered to you, and about whether that's going to work. So if you're talking about career, then please consider all these words in terms of that career step. If you're talking about offering love and whether to move forward and whether not to, and you're a bit sure, trapped in fear, meditate. Be that Four of Swords. You know what you need. You have the intuition. You have the awareness. Your crown chakra is working. So as much as you're trapped in fear, your crown chakra is working. So take care and shine your light. Shine your light and know your inner truth. You know, you may not want to share your own inner truth with the world, but just know it yourself, because that by knowing it and accepting it, you know how to get round any dark parts of you and how to really make use of every part of you. So good parts and dark parts can always benefit you at the right time. But it's about stepping into your own power. This is what I'm seeing, stepping into your own power. And we saw the Strength card while I was splitting the deck. We saw this solar plex chakra talking about your level of confidence. It's going to go through the roof now, and it's not going to be in a way that is I can't think of the word. It's not going to be in a way that, it's going to be still going to be in a humble way, obviously as humble as a Leo can get. But it's not going to be like, oh, I'm me, I'm always right. It's not going to be that kind of thing. It's just about you knowing your own power and therefore using it to your advantage, and knowing when to step up and step forward, and also knowing when to step back. So yeah, so thank you, Leo. Thank you for that. Take care. If this should resonate, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I will be trying to get more videos out in the future. Take care. Thanks.